Have you ever heard of Persian Love Cake? It's a light cake kissed with flavors of citrus, cardamom, cinnamon, rosewater, and a beautiful lemon glaze. This is the sort of cake you serve to someone when you need to win their heart. Just like any cake, we start with the dry ingredients. So we have all-purpose flour. We're gonna sift it. Legend has it that a young Persian woman fell in love with a prince, and to get his attention, and in hopes that he would fall in love with her, she made him this cake filled with seductive aromas. I mean, that's probably what she was thinking, because we've got rose, vibes, and we got cinnamon and cardamom. I get the point. We're gonna sift in our baking powder and baking soda. We're just going to put everything through our sifter here. Cinnamon. This cake is gonna turn out so, I don't wanna say the word moist, but that's truly the description here. Pinch of cardamom. Probably don't need to sift the almond flour, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do that while we're at it anyway. We're gonna whisk to combine. This recipe is Chef Mercida Pruer's recipe. She is a Persian chef who contributes for the Mediterranean dish, our site. And the minute this recipe came in, I just had to try it because A, I love the story, but B, it just looks so gorgeous. And I love the delicious flavors. I can smell the cardamom and cinnamon, and then soon we're gonna add more to it. So we have our dry ingredients, and then we're gonna work on the wet ingredients. Very easy. You grab your mixer, and we're gonna now start by creaming the butter and sugar. So we have 8 tablespoons of butter that have been sitting at room temp. Then we have 1 cup of sugar. All right, so we're gonna beat this on medium-high for about 5 minutes until we have a buttery, fluffy mixture. We're about halfway through, so check to see if there's anything on the side that you need to push down using a spatula, and keep going. What you're looking for is a fluffy, creamy mixture that is pale. So not this yellow, but a lot paler. So we're not there yet. All right. I think we are in business, guys. So you're looking for this sort of color. We're gonna use 4 eggs. We're gonna add 1 egg at a time, mixing each egg until well incorporated. And you can see that as we're adding an egg at a time, that it's getting looser here. Now we add the yogurt. 1/2 cup plain Greek yogurt going in. It's looking good. Keep scraping the sides. Look at me prepared with my zest. We're going in with zest of 1/2 lemon and zest of 1/2 an orange. And then we're gonna do the juices of those citrus fruit. And a lemon, cup your hand to grab the seeds. Now my favorite ingredient in this recipe, and there are a ton of good ingredients, pure Lebanese rosewater. You can get this stuff from our site, themediterraneandish.com. Just hit the shop tab. It makes a difference the kind of rosewater you're using. This is pure rosewater. It should be clear in color. There should not be any added color to it. It should smell very fragrant like a rose, because it's truly made by extracting the essence of the rose petals. So about a tablespoon of rose water goes in the batter. And it's a staple of Mediterranean and Middle Eastern cuisine. We use it in so many different ways. Smells so good. All right, smells so romantic already. You get the whole love connection. I mean, roses, cinnamon, citrus. I don't know. I'd love this person if they make it for me. We're gonna start adding the dry ingredients right here. Okay, so we're gonna beat this until the batter is thick and cohesive. This shouldn't take more than a couple minutes though. We're gonna kind of scrape again, scrape the sides. It smells gorgeous. Looks pretty cohesive to me. I feel like this is one of those cakes that are gonna surprise your taste buds in the best way possible. Whether you have a partner, a friend, or somebody you wanna impress or not, you might just be making this because it's so good. Prepare a 9-inch cake pan. Your average pan is fine. And we're gonna go ahead and butter the sides. Grab some parchment and put that on the bottom, and the butter will help keep the parchment in place. And now we're just gonna add our batter to our cake pan. No big deal. Nice and thick. The batter already smells amazing. Okay, and we're just gonna smooth this party, and we stick it in the oven at 350 for about 40 minutes. We're not even done making beautiful flavor. This cake is gonna be so dolled up. So we have about 2 tablespoons of sugar, and then we're gonna add to it juice of 1 lemon. So make sure you're catching the seeds. Actually, I think it's genius to make a little drizzle to go over your warm cake. Once that kind of soaks in, it makes it so nice and moist. Couple drops of our beautiful Eau Florale Lebanese rose water. I just told you that we have it in our shop online, and you should get some of this stuff. So you're just gonna stir until the sugar dissolves. It smells like heaven. Okay, now we're gonna make a glaze unlike any cake glaze you have made. Yes, it starts with the powdered sugar and some citrus, but that's not all. We have powdered sugar, 1 cup, and then we're gonna add just enough lemon juice to make sort of a thick icing or paste. So I'm gonna start with juice of half a lemon, and then we're gonna go up from here as needed. Again, we're gonna go back to our rose water, my favorite ingredient. Mercedes Flavor Party incorporates the flavors in every part of the cake. So not just the batter, but also the icing, the little drizzle of lemon juice. I mean, come on. This cake's gonna be so good. So you want it thick, but also loose enough that you can pour it over your cake, right? And cover the top of your cake. It smells gorgeous in my kitchen. I cannot wait, but sadly I have to wait to let it cool. So, looking good. We're gonna let it sit right here for a few minutes in the pan, then we're gonna turn it over, and we'll let it cool for a good hour. After the cake has fully cooled, we're gonna poke it around everywhere so that we can add the drizzle and the glaze, and the cake will absorb a lot of the beautiful flavors. Let it sit for a minute, and then add to it the garnish of pistachio and beautiful rose petals. These are edible rose petals available many places. I just love how gorgeous this cake is, and I can't wait to give it a taste. And here we are. Look at that. You can see how it kind of absorbed and drank up some of the beautiful drizzle. As easy as this cake is, it's super impressive. I can see why someone would make this just to win my heart. I wouldn't mind. I might just try it on my husband. Oh my gosh. This is the best cake ever. No, I'm serious. It is light and moist and crumbly in the best way. I'm just gonna have a moment with the cake now. There are lots more desserts on this channel, and if you love these flavors, then you might wanna check out the next video for my orange cardamom olive oil cake. Grab the recipe for Persian Love Cake over on themediterraneandish.com. I will see you later. Ciao. Oh yeah.